say, man. It's nice to talk to somebody who's my height
big
here.
guy. It's a big guy.
We got a tall guy.
Right
really cool stuff, man, to have one of Illinois' own here, back here performing in front of the crowd. What does the Chicago area mean to you?
Everything, man. I mean, I went to Eldredge College, suburbs, so I've been running around these parts for a long time. This feels like home more than any show.
Well, that's one of the coolest things, Brett, is you look at your career and you talk about it. It's all about ascension for you. You've got Taylor Swift. You used to open for Keith Urban. You're headlining your thing here, man, the long way. What does that mean in terms of the ascension?
It's a weird deal because, I mean, I still see myself as a kid riding around on the trains down here in the city, you know, singing at college parties or wherever in a choir in college or whatever it was. To be here doing this and have my own tours and everything, it's just it's an amazing feeling. I feel very fortunate, and a lot of people stuck with me, especially in this city. I mean, I've been playing here a long time, and the crowds get bigger every single time, and they just keep coming back. Well, I want people to walk away feeling like that's something that they haven't experienced. You know, I want to go to a show and be like, I've never seen anybody put on a show like Bruce Springsteen. I've never seen anybody put on a show like Eddie Vedder and Pearl Jam, or, you know, I've never seen anybody put on a show like Brett Eldredge. That's what I want people to say when they walk out, is that was something I've never experienced. I got to go see that again, because there's only one place I can go see that, and is at his show.
I'm gonna love you like nobody's loving you.
Well, it's interesting. One of the comparisons people have mentioned you with is Frank Sinatra being a voice. What's that?
I'll take that.
High as a mountain, deep as a river.
He's my idol. I mean, it's so. I hope so, at least a little bit, like a little bit of him in my soul, for sure. I mean, I just listened to him so much and looked up to him so much as a little kid. I got a little bit of Frank in my heart all the time.
The second she walked through the door, I caught a buzz.
When did you know country was for you?
Riding around Paris, Illinois, growing up, it's nothing but cornfields and cow pastures, and so I was listening to everything from Ray Charles, Brooks and Dunn. I heard, you know, Garth Brooks. I heard these songs that had this soul and this heart in it, and it just spoke to where I was from. It spoke to the people that I was around, that I went to school with and ran around with.
Go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey Chicago!
Let's talk about the Cubs, man. I know you're a huge Cubs fan. 2016 was a great year for us when they were crowned World Series champs. Where did the Cubs fandom come from?
I have baby pictures of me in a Cubs onesie. I mean,
You're born into
it's in
it.
the blood, yeah. So, I mean, I've never had another choice. Not that I would want one, but my grandfather was a huge Cubs fan. He didn't get to see him win, but I got to take my dad, my brother and I went, and got to go to Game 7 and got to see it. Well, I love baseball because just the history of it is, there's so much to it, and it makes you feel something in your heart. Every time you go to a game, everything feels right in the world, especially at Wrigley Field.
You need something to take you home, let me be that.
So cool it must have been for you to even do a music video at Wrigley Field, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think I might have been the first ever music video ever filmed at Wrigley Field. And so to be able to be there, we pretty much had the run of the field. Everybody at the Cubs organization were so amazing to let me shoot that there, and they knew where my heart was and that this song would do it justice. And you know, I just felt like a giant kid on that baseball field. My brother was out there, my cousins, my friends, and of course we put him up against the Cardinals, and I hit a home run against the Cardinals.
There you go. Got to do it to St. Louis.
Forever.
I'm a big dog guy, Brett.
Oh, yeah.
I know you are too. You got your dog Edgar that even travels with you on the road.
Yeah, he's on here with me. I'd say 80% of the time. I'll walk off stage and get on a bus by myself, and there's Edgar sitting there waiting with a smile on his face. I'm like, life is good.
Well, I got to say, life is really good if you're Brett Eldredge. That's Brett Eldredge, mega talent, mega star, and super grounded too. So cool.
Hey,
Brett,
man.
so nice to have you, man.
Good to see you.
Just a great guy, always showing love to Chicago. You gotta love that. Be sure to check out his upcoming tour dates and his latest song, Love Someone, at BrettEldredge.com. Go ahead and follow him on social media too. He's a fun follow. The guy's an absolute riot on the gram, especially with his dog as a fellow dog lover. His dog Edgar, he's a lot of fun there.